Alright, so came across some problems. I was driving home the other night from my girlfriend's house and the battery light and brake light came on, which means faulty alternator. And then as soon as I pulled into where I'm at right now, it started steaming, and that was the coolant and everything. So I got everything to do a coolant flush because I'm gonna do that anyways, but it was a torn belt for the alternator. So I got a new belt here, and I'm gonna eventually replace the other two belts because there's 3 belts in total. But for today, I'm just gonna put the alternator belt on, just get it running, and I'm gonna show you how to do that. All right, so there's 2 tensioners. There's a tensioner right here, right in front, and then there is a tensioner down there at the bottom. Right here. So what I have to do is I have to take these 2 belts off to slide the new belt on. So here's the alternator up here, and then this is the crank. So I'm gonna have to loosen this tensioner and loosen the tensioner up there, and then just slide these 2 off, slide the other one up there and on, and then put these back in and tension them to the correct tension. All right, so this guy here, the head of the screw just completely broke off. So I'm gonna replace these other belts. I bought them already. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut them because I don't want to deal with everything right now. I don't have the belts yet, so I'm just gonna cut these off. I know the orientation of how these belts go, so I don't need a reference really. And yeah, I ordered a new pulley and everything, new tensioner and all that, so that's gonna be replaced, so I'm not too worried about it. So what snapped off was that screw. That's the adjustment screw. So it was here like this, and I was loosening it, and it's just completely stripped off, like round off. All right, so I got the alternator belt on. The way to do it, after some research, freaking fighting tooth and nail with it, this bolt on top of the alternator, the second one right here, not that one, so I can get a better angle. So that bolt right here, there's a slide, so you want to loosen that one, and then there's a lower mounting bolt for the alternator, and it is right here. Where is my finger? It's right here. You're gonna loosen that one and loosen that one, and then this one allows you to move it. And when you loosen this bottom one, it just moves it away from the housing, the bracket that it's on and it's mounted to. It allows you to pivot it, so that's your pivot point. So you want to loosen that and then bring the alternator towards the passenger side. That way it gives you more room to get this belt on. Otherwise you're not going to be able to get it on. Once you get it around, it's going to be around your crank, and it's going to be around your fan. And that's the one closest. Your alternator belt is the one closest to the engine block. So you tilt this way, and then you feed your belt around, and then you push the alternator back out towards the driver's side, and that's going to tighten your belt. And then yeah, that's how you get the alternator belt on. So I've got the replacement on now. This is a brand new belt from Toyota, and as you can see, I've got it around the AC compressor and around the crank and around this tensioner. So I'm going to do, I'm just going to slowly tighten this as far as I can go with my hands, and then I'll give it a couple turns with a wrench, and that's just gonna tighten this belt. So right now it's getting harder and harder to turn. So that's tightening this belt. I don't want to tighten it too much, but I do want it to be tight. So I went ahead and got the belt, and I put the new belt on, and I go to tighten this, and of course breaks. It completely snaps. So I have to get another pulley, and that's just gonna take more time, but I'm not gonna be able to fire it up anyways because I took the radiator out. So I'm still waiting for the new radiator to come, so it's fine. But got the belt. Belt fits, but this is obviously done. So that's gonna be coming in soon. Radiator is in. 1 bolt, 2 bolt down there, 3 and 4. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, dude, this thing looks nice. Once this thing's all cleaned, it's gonna look amazing. So I got the radiator and I got everything hooked up. I do have to go buy some more clamps, but right now I'm taking the turn signal and just kind of doing all the lights right now. Next is gonna be the corners, but yeah. All right, to get these new headlights in, you have to take off the grill, and someone apparently broke this. There's these pieces, these clips that clip into the frame, and this one was broken. There it is right there. You didn't get it off that clip, which kind of really sucks, but yeah, I just have to live with it. But I'm gonna get these out now and get the new guys in. I'm pretty sure it is, these are your adjusters, these screws, and then back here you just disconnect that, and these bottom screws right here you take off. All right, so I got the lights out. You got to take these caps out first. They are forward screws, and they were really dirty, so I just shined them with 2000 grit. And since I'm already here and I got the lights out, I'm just gonna go ahead and wire brush all around here, clean it up, and spray it with a rust protector so that these guys last forever. Just like that puppy's brand new, brand spanking new off the lot, baby. But boom, boy, them Jones clean. They're plug and play, so I gotta just put them right in there. But it does come with a switch, like just in case it doesn't turn on. It's got another plug. I'll show you. So right there. So if it doesn't turn on, then I just plug it into those, and I'll be good. So I had a little bit of a oopsie and forgot to order a wiring harness. The lights are plug and play, but to activate your turn signal and to not have hyper flash, you have to have, it's called a H4 wiring harness, and that just allows you to access your turn signal and have a fuse and all that other stuff. So yeah, they're in and they work, but I just don't have any turn signal on them yet. But that's coming in tomorrow. So I got the lights in and everything, but this is our issue right now, is the fitment. So I got these clips, hoping that these are the right size. It said that they fit, but pretty much these pegs stick into those clips or whatever, and that's what holds it in. So we're gonna try and get that situated. So I got the headlights on, got them adjusted. These are pretty bright. I drove with them last night just to test them out, and they're bright as heck. But I have hyper flash. So, my solution, turn this off. I got a relay for the hyper flash, and you can adjust it. So we're gonna see how this goes. Never used something like that before, but pretty much I'll just take all this stuff off. So take this off. This pops off. There's gonna be a 10mm bolt here, and then a Phillips screw here, and here, and here. So I take that one out. And now this should just come out. And then this is still gonna be connected by the cord, just leave it. And your relay is gonna be right behind here. So you guys, it's gonna be a wrap on this video. Let me know what you think. Comments below what I should do next. Here's a radiator. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you comment, you like and subscribe. Let me know what you want next down in the comments below. And yeah, that's about it for today's video. Stay tuned for more videos. And don't mind this little work accident. See ya.